Valentine's Day originally began with the Romans, when it was a lively festival where men stripped down on February 15 to spank young maidens in the hope of increasing their fertility. Today for many of us is the first consumerist-based hallmark holiday after the New Year, and the chance to send a small gesture to show our appreciation to our bae. If you're an average Joe, Valentine's Day usually involves chocolate, flowers, a romantic dinner at a favorite restaurant, and maybe some of those cute heart-shaped candies adorned with random but cute messages. If you're feeling particularly amorous and generous, it may involve some frosting care of some diamond earrings, which tend to be a splurge purchase for monumental occasions. For a celebrity, holidays like Valentine's Day can be an excuse to flex your financial muscle and show your loved ones how much you care through an epically grand gesture. While flowers and gems may be enough for most of us, these celebs have decided to spend more than most of us spend on an engagement ring, all in the name of love and excess. Here are 15 lavish celebrity Valentine's Day gifts that broke the bank. 15. Kim Kardashian's bling ring $73,000 back before the infamous Paris robbery. Kim was a lot more open about airing her family jewels on social media. While she's still one for sharing, odds are she's not about to advertise the specific price point of her accessory budget online anytime soon. It should be noted that Kanye once bought Kim a Hermes Birkin bag that was personally painted by their daughter North for $16,000, which I'm guessing most of us wouldn't let children anywhere near. 1. To always outdo himself, Kanye took his Valentine's Day gift for his precious Kimmy seriously and splurged on a Paneer de Cartier cuff at a reported cost of $73,000. We wonder what these two lovebirds have planned for this year. 14. Katie's lilac car for Russell Brand $341,000. What guy doesn't want a hot car specified to his own personal tastes? While Katy Perry and Russell Brand's relationship didn't last for the long haul, it was certainly grandiose and filled with pretty pastel and sugar-coated things. Perry decided that the perfect V-Day gift for her then hubby was a car, but not just any car. Perry needed a car that was unique, flashy, and famous, to match Russell Brand's own personal flair. He's certainly not the sort to drive around town in a Dodge Caravan. The singer opted for a lilac purple Bentley Brooklands. The cost for the car was $341,000, more than most pay for their homes, but who can put a price tag on love, even when it is fleeting? 13. Antique presents with Courtney Cox $45,000. It can be hard to find the perfect gift for your significant other. Maybe that's where Courtney Cox was coming from when she splurged big time on a vintage present that spoke to then-hubby David Arquette's fun-loving charm. Cox went antiquing and purchased an antique carousel horse for David Arquette to ride around their mansion, costing $45,000. We're guessing David would have to spend a lot of time saddled up to bring the present down to a reasonable dollar-per-use purchase. There's no word on who ended up with a horse, although the two seem to get along well post-split up. Cox said of the divorce, "I mean, as divorces go, I would say it's one of the better ones. For sure. Good co-parents together." 12. Justin Bieber. Instead of a simple bouquet of flowers, the Biebs decided to buy up an entire florist shop for V-Day. Apparently he went in looking for roses, and then some tulips, and then just asked that they package up the rest of the shop and send all of the pretty flowers her way. Word is that this romance movie-worthy stunt cost the singer $2,000 which is fairly costly for something that will be gone in a couple of weeks. 11. Howard Stern, a romantic $250,000. When people think about Howard Stern, they probably think mostly about his self-deprecating sense of humor, or the way he loves to talk about some racy topics on the radio. He spends most of his time speaking out, with little to no filter, and has made a career of making people slightly uncomfortable. Apparently his over-the-top work persona has spilled into his personal life. When Stern fell for his second wife Beth Ostrowski Stern, he decided he was going to put his money where his mouth was. Stern proposed on Valentine's Day in 2007 with a 5.2-carat ring, emerald cut, that is said to be worth $250K. Ostrowski revealed that daily meditation is responsible for their close bond, not the ring, saying, "We wake up at 5 a.m. every day whether Howard has to get up for his radio show or not." 10. John Mayer's ruby red ring, 20 carats. It turns out that Katy Perry isn't the only one to spend large on Valentine's Day in her relationships. John Mayer is a bit of an enigma. He is known for romantic songs, but at the end of the day has been branded a Hollywood player. The singer has been romantically connected to Jennifer Love Hewitt, Jessica Simpson, Cameron Diaz, Minka Kelly, Jennifer Aniston, Taylor Swift, Kim Kardashian, and Katy Perry. Apparently Perry took the cake when it came to being smitten. John reportedly purchased Perry a 20-carat ruby ring that was shaped like a heart for V-Day. John has spoken to his song, "Still Feel Like Your Man," being about Perry saying, "And by the way, it's a testament to the fact that I have not dated a lot of people in the last 5-6 years. That was my only relationship. So it's like, give me this, people." 9. Beyoncé's platinum phone, $24,000. Ever wonder what to buy for someone who has everything? Jay-Z decided to show just how sweet he was on his Queen Bey wife Beyoncé with a present that glittered like gold, or platinum to be specific. It's been reported that one Valentine's Day he gifted her with a $24K platinum phone to help her to remember to call home. The two, who have now been together for 15 years, show no sign of slowing down, having first met when Beyoncé was just 18 years old. Of their relationship, Bey told Oprah, "We were on the phone for a year and a half, and that foundation is so important for a relationship. Just to have someone who you just like is so important, and someone who is honest. No wonder he bought her the phone." 8. No piss in this olive tree, $20,000. While things have been rocky recently, Brad Pitt and Angelina's relationship once seemed to be solid and everlasting, much like a mighty oak, or even an olive tree. In brighter times for Brangelina, Jolie decided that Valentine's 2010 was the perfect time to gift her hubby with a 200-year-old olive tree. The tree was purchased for nearly $20,000 at a local nursery near their $60 million estate located in the south of France. This tree was a symbolic gesture, as olive trees are said to represent peace, stability, and longevity. Fans of the former super couple are hoping that at least one of them extends an olive branch in order to be able to better co-parent their children this Valentine's Day and beyond. 7. David Beckham, blinged up with Bulgari $8 million. David Beckham decided that Valentine's Day was the perfect time to spice up wife Victoria Beckham's jewelry. The soccer star scored big time with a generous gift for Victoria, an $8 million Bulgari necklace. Although the pair have been married since July 1999, which is practically a lifetime in the world of celebrity, an insider says that there may be trouble in paradise, saying, "He still hasn't got used to life without the routine of professional football. Quite frankly, he's bored." That has led to a lot of partying and big nights out with friends like Dave, Alexa and Poppy, which Victoria doesn't like. Maybe it's time for David to go out and buy some more bling for Posh Spice for this Valentine's Day. 6. Kylie Jenner's Hublot watch $70,000 while everyone is super stoked by Kylie Jenner and the birth of her and baby daddy rapper Travis Scott's daughter. The two haven't been romantically connected all that long. As recently as Valentine's Day 2016, it was Tyga who was the apple of Kylie's eye. That's probably why they spent their Valentine's Day with a helicopter ride in New York City. Don't worry, even though they were enjoying the scenery from the sky, they weren't going to be late for their dinner reservation. It was reported that year that Tyga gifted Kylie a Hublot watch valued at around 50,000 British pounds, approximately $70,000 USD. We're guessing that Travis Scott is feeling the pressure to purchase the perfect Valentine's gift for new mom Kylie. Maybe he should call Tyga for some gift ideas. 5. Rebecca Roman's gift of wine $52,000. Some people love to enjoy a nice bottle of wine together on Valentine's Day. That's pretty standard fare. I personally like to split some Prosecco with my significant other and watch The Notebook on Netflix, but I'm not rich and famous. Apparently Rebecca Roman also fancies wine, but there's not going to be any discount store grapes on her dining room table. Following a visit to wine country, it was reported that Roman's husband Jerry O'Connell planted around 800 grapevines at the Los Angeles home so they could make their own wine and just enjoy their beauty. The cost of this romantic gesture was about $52,000 USD. That's over 200 bottles of crystal worth, or over 4,000 bottles of a discount wine, for anyone who wants to do the math. 4. Channing's jewelry connection $2,000. A good friend, or even a colleague, can often be a valuable resource to a husband looking for the perfect romantic gift for their spouse. Apparently while he was on the set of G.I. Joe, Channing Tatum confided in Sienna Miller for some of his gift-giving ideas. Jenna Dewan, Tatum's wife, says, they were filming G.I. Joe, The Rise of the Cobra, and they became good friends. She told him, you have to go to Neil Lane. And that's how I have my amazing jewelry collection. Thank you, Sienna. Neil Lane rings start at around $2,000 for those who want to buy them at standard jeweler stores. However, we're guessing that Tatum had a hookup to some more exclusive designs that would run him in the tens of $1,000s per piece. 3. Kim and Reggie Bush, cold hard cash. In case you've been under a rock for the past decade or so, Kim Kardashian loves attention and lavish gifts. When she was dating Reggie Bush, he presented his then-girlfriend with a big, old stack of money to show her just how much he cared. We're not sure if this was just a last-minute gift idea, or something that he genuinely thought she'd enjoy for the pink and red holiday, but kudos to him, we guess. It's unclear exactly how Kimmy felt about this gift. However, she was spotted flipping through the pile of hundreds shortly after receiving her more than grand gesture gift. At least she could spend the dough on something that she really wanted, perhaps a boyfriend who put more thought into his gifts, like her now husband Kanye, who gave her 1,000 roses for V-Day in 2014. 2. Jennifer Aniston's dinner with a view $400. This star knows that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. That's why Jennifer Aniston decided that her romantic Valentine gesture would be all about location, location, location. For their first V-Day as a married couple, Aniston treated Justin Theroux to a romantic dinner date at the top of the Eiffel Tower instead of other bangles and baubles. According to their website, Valentine's dinner at the Tower starts at about £140, $200 USD per person, but we'd put money on it that Aniston and Theroux didn't opt for the basic dinner menu for their night out. There's also the matter of getting to Paris, and where you're going to stay to keep in consideration for your Valentine's costs. 1. Kim fragrance to hate is priceless. You can't buy love, but maybe you can buy some spite. This year Kim Kardashian may be pretending to make lemonade out of lemons, but really she's spilling the tea on everyone who has a beef with a reality TV star. What better way to subtly say, "You stink," than to send a fragrant Valentine gift to those whom you dislike? Kim's fragrances are called BFF, Bae, and Ride or Die. Who else other than Kim would waste money pouring perfume-scented fuel onto a fire? This waste of money gift is apparently being sent to Pink, Bette Midler, Chelsea Handler, Sharon Osbourne, Taylor Swift, Wendy Williams, Blac Chyna, and more. After being called out for being petty, Kim clarified online saying, "Let me just say all haters didn't get Bae. Some of my real BFFs got Bae too, and my mom." 11 shares Sharian Facebook tweet share email comment the Premium Network. Ad-free browsing over 10,000 videos. All-in-one access join for free. Go Premium with the richest. Go Premium.